Hello my loves. Right, now then, in my last video when I reviewed the Efile, I said I was going to do my nails. I have sculpted these because my natural nails are terrible. They have been ever since I've had COVID. So I started them on the other hand and I thought, right, I'm going to show you how I sculpt my very short nails. This is the Efile I used for all my prep, and that is in my previous video. So if you haven't seen that, go and have a little look. It's a full review. I really put it to the test against other products as well. We're going to get on and sculpt out this thumb to match the others. So these forms are crap. Don't get them. I was working on a form design and they were sent as a prototype and they were absolutely not anything near what I ever wanted in my life. They are pants. But I'm using them just to get rid of them because I'm only doing a short nail. I wouldn't ever use these for a long nail. They are terrible. Just thought I'd let you know that. But I'm attaching the form anyway and I'm pinching it right down. We're doing a very short nail. I'm slightly raising it up because we're doing a little almond shape. And there we go. I'm going to nip the sides so that that form hugs in under my hypernychium. The others obviously look messy because they've not been filed yet, but there we go. And then I am going to just give it a wiggle, make sure it bounces up nicely and position it. And then we're going to go in and just dehydrate that nail with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol there. Now, I'm using Madam Glam products for this, so I'm using their base coat first. And where the nail has already been prepped on my previous video, I'm just going to literally scrub in the base coat so that it sticks to that surface of the nail really, really nicely. And then pop it in my lamp for a 30-second cure. Before I pop it in the lamp though, I'm just going to snip off these annoying fins at the bottom because it's really difficult to get them in a lamp. It's proper tricky. Then I'm using Madam Glam's Soak Off Builder Gel in light pink. And I'm taking it out of the bottle because I prefer using a smaller brush because I'm doing short nails. The brush I'm using is it's actually an art brush for painting. And it's just perfect. So all I'm doing here is just putting the product at the stress line and bringing it out. And then give it a quick flash cure. And now we're going to work on building it up a bit. So I'm going to apply a bead kind of around the apex area and start feathering it and pillowing it around. It's much easier with a smaller brush to control product. That's one thing I've learned. I normally use like a size 8 gel brush, but I'm actually preferring using this small brush because I can really move the product around quite easily in small stages. So build that up and then pull it down the centre. It will naturally kind of splay out anyway. And I'll keep flash curing in between. I just want to make sure that free edge there is nice and built up. We can file it away if it's too much, it's not a problem. Gel files super quick. And I'm just going to turn the nail around and just make sure everything's kind of flowing where I need it to. And we're not flooded, we're not, too overbalanced. Because it's a bit less filing work, isn't it? Tip it upside down quickly so it doesn't flood and then whack it in the lamp. Now I'll remove the form. Doesn't matter if it's all wonky at the edges because that's just overspill in a way. And I'm just going to apply a little slip layer. Paint it on there. And then just do the final kind of balancing pieces and just make sure I've got that apex in. I've got that product built up the way I want it. Although these are short, they still need to be strong because I give my nails a battering. And my natural nails they don't grow very well anymore. They just don't. So we're all cured. I'm going to remove that sticky inhibition layer before I get cat hair on it. And then we're going to file it. Now, I didn't manage to file much in shot. I thought I was in shot and I wasn't. So I apologise for the really rubbish filing. But I was kind of having to hold it closer to my body and didn't realise I'd gone out of shot. But basically I do around the side wall and free edge and then over the body of the nail, around the cuticle area, then the body of the nail. But I don't touch the apex until near the end because obviously that we need a little bit more product there. What I'm doing here is making sure that the corners are not sharp and that they do that beautiful soft swoop that I adore. And I'm just pulling that skin back there. Once I've finished, I'm going to give it a buff with the 180 grit file. What's a buffer? Buffer! just to get out any lumps and bumps, because this pink is being used as my nude colour, and do you know what? It's absolutely stunning. It looks so natural. I'm really digging it. This is the perfect length for me to work with. There we go. Right, let's give them a wash. And I've started the painting, so I can show you how to do the two different styles that I'm doing. I'm using my ultra liner brush from Madam Glam, and I'm using their sand gel in Terrazzo. Very beautiful. I've been gagging to do this for so long, but I kept forgetting. Got a bit on my palette, look, as you can see. So let's zoom in on that nail. So I'm going to do a dot in the centre of the smile line and then just go either side. It's so easy on short nails. It's ridiculously easy. You're just swooping it side to side. Now, because the product has texture in it, you need to kind of build up and make sure you've got all the little bits where you want them. So it takes a bit more time, but it's such a pretty gel. Like, I've honestly been desperate to do this set, but I just haven't had time, and I've had these gels a while, and the first thing that came into my head was this set. So I'm so happy I've finally done it. There we go. Just kind of putting things where I want them, checking against the other hand just to make sure the smile line is deep enough. And then I will tidy up as well in a second using the application brush, which is bigger. It's like a size 8. And I'm just going to, I forgot to put it in the isopropyl alcohol and clean it. So I'll just give it a quick clean in isopropyl alcohol. Makes it a little bit easier to move the gel around. I'm just going to kind of just tuck it in around the smile line and just make any minor adjustments. I'm on clean up, that's what I'm doing. I'm just cleaning it up, making sure it's nice and defined and looking good. There we go. Right, cure it, and then we're going in with no wipe top coat. I debated having these as matte, but this gel is so incredibly beautiful, I feel like it has to be a gloss. It just has to be. Let's move that out of the way. Now I'm going to use the top coat as well to kind of balance out the nail surface, because obviously the gel that I've used at the smile line is thicker than the gel that was already on there, so it's going to create a little raised level. So before I cure it, I'll turn it to the side and I'll have a little look, and I'll just apply a little bit more gel and quickly glide it into place to even out that surface. It's just a little trick. Because I don't want to file down, obviously, the sand gel at the tip. So I need to bring the nail up and around. There we go. Quickly turn it upside down and cure it. Done. Right, the thumb is going to be a full nail of Terrazzo. Terrazzo. I feel like it needs to be said with extravagance and drama. As you can see, right, the consistency of this gel is thick. You only need one coat, and you kind of build it up like this. So I'm going to place the product on the nail, then I'm going to take my ultra liner brush and I'm going to work that product through the nail so that it distributes evenly. It's very easy to work with. It will not flood. It won't move unless you move it. So it's very, very easy to use. And then I'm just going to like paint it down into my sidewalls. I can control it so easily. And then we're going to bring it up. Then that's one coat. That's all you'll need. You won't need any more of it because it's very, very, very pigmented. It's got all those pieces in it, but it's smooth. It doesn't lay bumpy. Like it's smooth to touch, which I just love it. I love the look of it. There we go. Just bringing that round, nice and neat. Making sure it doesn't, gather too much in any one area. Just dragging it through the nail, nice and even. Wonderful. There we are. So that's going to have a cure now. And then we'll top coat. And we're top coating with Madam Glam's No Wipe again. There we are. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Once that's all cured in the lamp, do you know what? I very rarely show you this next bit, and I don't know why, because I do it every time I film and do my nails, but I just forget to show you. So once it's cured, my favourite cuticle oil is actually the Madam Glam Elixir. As you can see, I've almost run out of it. I got it, not this year, but the year before in their calendar. And it's really luxurious. It doesn't really have a strong smell of anything. It's just really luxurious feeling. I can't explain it. It just feels very good quality and rich. So I'm going to rub that in, wash my hands, and here we are. Look at that. I absolutely love these. They're so easy to work with. They're active length. And I hope you liked it too. The Madam Glam site and their academy have got discounts on, so I'll put all that in the description box, and I'll see you in my next video. Tally bye!